of weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Safe to say, basically a mess when it comes to weather east of the Cascades. We got rain right now in Klamath Falls, but you head to the north just a bit, we're seeing snow, and there is the concern tonight for freezing rain in the area as well, east of the Cascades and along the Cascades as well. Right now 34 degrees in Klamath Falls, so we're just above freezing, but further to the north, look at these temperatures. 15 only in Chemult, Christmas Valleys. Right now at 19 degrees, and it's 28 degrees in Lakeview. So these areas we're seeing, and we have been seeing some snow, and that's where roads will be slippery and icy overnight into early tomorrow morning. But just a cold rain along I-5 from Grants Pass down through the Mount Shasta area. 43 degrees in Medford. It's 37 in Mount Shasta and 53 degrees along the coast in Brookings. So more rounds of wet weather pushing in to southern Oregon and northern California. Just some plain rain for Medford, Grants Pass. Another surge of some steadier rain about to move in to Brookings. But take a look at the east side. There's that mix of rain and snow around Klamath Falls. But you head up 97. It is snowing up in the Chiloquin area, and roads are getting a little bit slippery along Highway 97. But just plain rain along I-5. If you're heading south through Mount Shasta, down further south into California, travel's going to be fine tonight, tomorrow, no issues really. But north, that's where we're having some big issues, and roads are getting worse and worse up in the Eugene area where we have freezing rain in those pinks. So if you can avoid travel tonight and through a good chunk of tomorrow, best to do so. Ice storm warnings in the Eugene area and winter storm warnings up towards Portland, where we're going to have snow and freezing rain. So travel going to be very messy through Friday, but we should see some improvements as we head into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Some milder air works in across the Pacific Northwest. Tonight, wet weather will continue across the region. Some areas of fog in the valleys. Winds will be blustery for the coast and up in the mountains. Winter weather advisory for the east side starting at 7 p.m. and continuing until 7 a.m. So there will be some slippery conditions in these areas. A thin layer of ice is possible on roads and sidewalks. When it comes to snowfall amounts, especially further north into Klamath County and into Lake County, could see upwards of 1 to 2 inches or so of snowfall. Not expecting any snow to accumulate in Klamath Falls. Tomorrow, we're going to see a lot of the wet weather taper off. There's just going to be some hit and miss showers that linger, especially for the coast. Up to 53 in Medford, 50 in Wairika, and 42 in Klamath Falls. Could see some breaks of sun develop in Siskiyou County. Here's a look at stormcasts. So pretty widespread rain and that wintry mix along and east of the Cascades overnight. But look how things taper off as we head through tomorrow. Best chance for shower activity for the coast and coastal mountains. And then as we move on into Saturday for Christmas Eve, dry in the morning for travel, but here comes more rain. So not expecting any snow to impact travel, but it will be rather soggy Saturday evening into also Saturday afternoon as that precipitation moves on in. But we dry out for Sunday. Heading off to church shouldn't have an issue for Christmas Day Mass. Things will be quiet. Could see some fog though in the valleys. And then taking a look at the coast, there will be a few showers that linger for coastal communities on Sunday, but inland areas will be dry. Warmer temperatures as well, upper 50s for highs in the Rogue Valley on Christmas Day, up to 46 for Klamath Falls, 54 in Mount Shasta, and getting up to 58 degrees in Brookings. Your 7-day forecast, showers likely tomorrow for the coast, some steadier rain on the way for your Saturday. Northern California will see dry conditions on Christmas Day, but look how active it gets next week with more rounds of precipitation. The Klamath Basin, watch out for some slippery and icy conditions tonight into tomorrow morning, but road conditions should improve pretty quickly through the day tomorrow for our higher elevations. And over on the east side, mainly just rain likely on Christmas Eve for the mountains. And then for the Rogue Valley, we'll be looking at more rounds of wet weather next week. It does look like snow levels will start to come down though later Tuesday through the middle of next week to possibly impact travel for our higher elevations at least.